before I get to that, I had to end this with the Chicago Bulls. And I say this weekend, I didn't know what to do myself on Saturday. I was completely bored. There was no football on since early August. There was no NFL, no college football, it was just nothing. So I was searching for things to watch. He said Scott gonna look like that Drake meme when he sees Pat. First of all, I already met Patrick Mahomes. So, and shout out to, well, the funny thing is the Bears new player purple. He's the associate to Kevin Warren, player personnel, Ted Cruz. He used to work for the Chiefs. And I think he was in their communications 2 years ago when they played the Chiefs. After I asked Pat the question about the Bears not drafting them, I waited outside the door to meet this nigga. I had to shake his hand. I'm a big fan. So, yeah, I've already met him. But to go back to the Bulls, I did not know what to watch this weekend. So I started watching sports documentaries. I rewatched the Patriots 10-part Dynasty documentary, and it made me actually go back and watch The Last Dance. And every time I watch The Last Dance, I get this bittersweet feeling in my body. One, because it was a great time. That those teams made me a sports fan. I don't remember the first three-peat. I was 5 when they won championship number 3, so I don't remember those 3. But I remember the last 3. I remember going to the parades. I remember going up to Sears to get the championship shirts. So those final 3 teams made me a sports fan. And to see the Bulls be such a dead franchise right now, with no path to be even being decent. There's no path for them to be even a 5th seed right now. It makes me it makes me a little sad, because even though I've emotionally detached myself from the team, I have not watched a Bulls game in 3 years. The last game I watched was that playoff game where they got absolutely assaulted by the Milwaukee Bucks 3 years ago. I have not watched a game since then. But it pains me to see them be where they're at. And I just don't know what they're doing. Like, what's the plan here? We all know Jerry Reinsdorf said when he dies, he wants his kids to sell the White Sox. So at least there's kind of some light at the end of the tunnel for that franchise, right? He specifically told told his kids, don't sell the Bulls. Now, the kids can say, go to hell, Dad, and sell the team anyway. Even though I don't think they're going to do that. I just saw the top 10 highest selling merchandise in the NBA, and the Bulls are still 5. You know what I'm saying? What's the plan here? I hear rumors about them trading for Bradley Beal, who don't have a no trade clause. He got the worst contract in basketball. What are we doing? And it makes me mad, because you got these fans who come to the game, very loyal fans. The iconic Bulls logo that people still love. The Bulls are still one of the biggest international draws in the NBA. That's why they sent them to the Paris games last year. And I'm tired of what are you actually going to do? Arturas Karnisovas is so bad that it made me miss John Paxson. Like we've been asking, Bang, what does West Side West do? What does he do? I haven't seen that nigga in like 2 years. What does he do? What's the fate of this team? They should have traded both Vucevic and Zach LaVine before the season started.
Yep.
Now you have no chance to get Cooper Flag unless they pull a Derrick Rose, where they spike the ping pong balls and give you a chance. You're not getting my man Bailey. You're probably gonna be at pick 8 or 9 again. And now you're not even gonna get high quality for Zach. I was watching Brian Windhorst talk about that. There's no market for him, and it's just like, what are we doing? It's one of the marquee franchise. The Bulls should be what the Lakers and Celtics are. They should be. And Pappy told me this years ago. I did not want to hear it, but he was 100% correct. Without Michael Jordan, and now you can say Derrick Rose too, what is this franchise? There's nothing to it. And I'm just, as somebody who has been detached and has not watched the game in 3 years, it's a bleak history for a iconic franchise that obviously just does not care. We can say what we want to say about the Bears. One thing you cannot say about the Bears is that they don't care or they don't try. They try wrong. They usually hire the wrong people to do it. But one thing I'll never say about George McCaskey is he does not care. Jerry Reinsdorf does not care about this team. And now fans can't even watch the team if you're in the Chicagoland area unless you want to get an antenna like it's not 2025. Like, what are we doing, man? So that's just my rant on the Bulls.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gon' hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gon' hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gon' hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not